Well, I don't trust our United States government. And I don't mean to be short or ugly, but that's exactly the way I feel. And if they want to do anything with me, let them do it. They've took my health. They've ruined my life. So what else could they do?
It happened on a trip through Texas in 1980. Betty Cash, her friend Vicki Landrum, and Vicki's son Colby all experienced something that has never been explained. There was a bright light, a metallic craft, and intense heat.
We were literally burning up alive. My head was swollen. I had blisters all over my body from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I was so sick, I prayed to die. That's just how sick I was.
All three were hospitalized with symptoms of radiation poisoning. The prognosis from Betty's doctor was not good.
He called my daughter from Dallas, and he told her that he felt like she should come immediately. So she flew down there, and the doctor, Colby and Vicki, and I don't know who else was in the room at the time, heard the doctor tell my children that he didn't see any way that I was going to pull through it. I'm sorry.
Betty's case of cancer is now in remission. Just what really happened? To this day, the government denies any knowledge or involvement. But Betty believes otherwise.
We drove to Bergstrom Air Force Base. They more or less laughed in our faces. Told us that they hadn't even heard anything about it. They knew nothing about it. But yet, when we walked in on this large conference table, there was a huge mouth. And they had a red, you know, these little red top pins. They had a little pin sticking in the identical spot.
I believe that was the case right there, that they didn't want anybody to touch.
But finally, someone in Washington may be listening. Congressman Stephen Schiff of New Mexico is responding to his constituents. He has launched a congressional effort to get to the bottom of government stonewalling about the Roswell incident.
I couldn't begin to tell you why the Department of Defense has acted in this fashion. This is the first time that I can remember one agency simply referring me to another agency and washing their hands of the matter. And then in this particular case, the second agency, the National Archives, says they don't have anything. So this is beginning to look like a runaround, and I hope that's not the case, and I hope there's a valid explanation for what's going on. But at the moment, I tell you the truth, I'm baffled about it.
There is an effort by the government to keep you away from what's happening here, okay? And that continues on today, and like I said, I object to that. We pay the tabs. The Constitution says we the people. It doesn't say we the CIA, we the NSA. It says we the people.
And how they can sit up there and not feel that they're not obligated to us, it's beyond me.
What could motivate our government to maintain this alleged cover-up for so long? Russell, what have your contacts told you about a possible rationale for a cover-up?
Many people within the UFO community believe that releasing proof of UFOs would so drastically change our concept of society that officials would have to keep what they know secret.
Perhaps they would, Russell. Natalie?
Imagine the effect it would have on everything from economics to religion to suddenly find out that our global village is actually a galactic village.
And another reason for this government secrecy just might be their protectiveness about top-secret aircraft testing. And as Sandra has found out, some of those tests could be going wrong.
That's right, John. In fact, in the New York incident I've been investigating, the government denies all knowledge of any crash. Their denial runs counter to dozens of eyewitnesses who are convinced of what they saw.
Coming